Hi, everybody. It's Stacy Sobel with Data-Driven Salon Summit, and I'm here with Michael Yost, one of our speakers this year. And we're covering a really interesting topic because it's one that team members have wanted flexibility in their schedule for a long time. But I don't think until after the pandemic, when owners were struggling to keep team members on board, to recruit, that most owners weren't addressing it. So it's kind of interesting, but you're going to talk about schedule flexibility and how to create it, but when to know not to go too far.
Yeah, no, exactly. Love to. Like I said, I'm with you, Stacey. I think this is a topic that is definitely, absolutely in the center of what, the universe as a business owner right now is, creating schedules that fit, but, fit team members, fit the people that are part of your companies, but at the same time, fit the needs of the company too. And, that's exactly it. So, I mean, of course, what we're going to do in this class is we're going to definitely look at the data of it, hence Data-Driven Summit, but we're definitely going to look at the data of it from a standpoint of, evaluating, productivity, the hours we have for sale, what the needs of the company are in terms of, again, in relation to the hours we have for sale, the dollar per hour that we generate. So we're going to basically, I won't bore us with the math right now, but we are going to look at those data points to start to say, okay, what are the needs of my business to be able to make sure that, we can pay all the bills and keep this business running and keep it healthy and growing and profitable, but also be able to meet the needs of the team members and be able to offer the ability to be flexible with schedules so we can have a little bit, hopefully, that best of both worlds, meet the needs of the company, but also meet the needs of team members as well.
So finding that happy medium. You aren't going to bore us with the math at Data Driven. You're going to dazzle us with the math at Data Driven.
That's true. Did I say bore? Math and boring? That never happens. No, I'm going to dazzle. You're right. We're going to dazzle you with things. I mean, it is. I mean, it's the fun part because, it is dazzling because the fun part about it is knowing what we can do and how to make it happen. And that's the point of data. And then the coolest part about it is we are also then able to, once we know the math of it and we understand the impact of it, then we're able to account for the things that then become culture related to help strengthen our company from a culture standpoint as well. So it's not just looking at, okay, what can my business, how can I make this work on a productivity level? How can I make this work on a profitability level? But because that actually is fairly simple to get to. We're going to be able to do that fairly straightforward and fairly easily. The best part about it then becomes what you can do once you understand that to, again, continue to strengthen your culture and go beyond that. And what that can look like as far as your offering, as you look to hire and, the whole deal, it opens up a whole other realm of awesome possibilities as well.
Now, has kind of the world as we know it after the pandemic and more people are working from home, is that changing the need for staff to work Saturdays? Is it shaping that a little bit, or is Saturday still the most popular day for services? What do you see with your clients?
Well, here's what I would say is I think Saturdays from a consumer standpoint, from a client standpoint, are still as important as they have ever been. Where it's changed is, and this is why flexible scheduling becomes such a hot topic, where it's changed is you have team members that are like, listen, let's go back to it. I know it's cliche at this point to start talking like this in a way, but that work-life balance, flexible scheduling is all about finding the balance that honors what you want to do for your team members as far as that goes, but also finding the balance to what honors your business. And so I would say from a client standpoint, Saturdays are important as ever, but businesses absolutely have to cross the bridge about how do we make that happen with the pressing need, because it's out there, the absolute pressing need that team members are asking or no longer want to work Saturdays, or even I'll throw in evenings. If we're going to cover it, we might as well throw evenings into the mix as well. I mean, there was a time where evenings were a standard. Now it's most clients, as I work as a coach and an educator, a lot of businesses now they'll share that a lot of their team members might want to work 1, maybe 2 evenings. Whereas if you look back 10 years ago, 15 years ago, working 4 evenings and Saturdays was a given. It's what so there's an evolution, no doubt. You can call it good, you can call it bad. What we have to call it is what we're dealing with. So whether you like it or don't like it does not matter. You have to be able to adapt and grow your business for it. And that's exactly what this class, I feel, is going to help you accomplish.
Well, Michael, we can't wait. Data-Driven is in Nashville again. We're returning to Nashville. Everybody loved it. We've got a bigger, brand new hotel, and it's April 23rd and 24th. So we can't wait for the session. I'm sure it's going to turn a lot of light bulbs on for people about how to please their team members, but also keep the business at top profitability. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Look forward to seeing you.